Now, Senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, says her suspension from the National Assembly was personally orchestrated by Senate President Godswill Akpabio. The suspended Kogi lawmaker defied the suspension of the Senate and stormed the National Assembly complex with a large crowd of supporters earlier today. Unable to gain entrance into the chamber, Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan told journalists that her suspension, as ruled in court, is excessive and did not stop her from resuming her legislative duties. She also noted that the reported appeal against an aspect of the ruling by the Senate was incorrect, as reported in the media, adding that Senator Akpabio was the only appellant in the court papers.
Having duly notified the Senate through 2 letters that I would be resuming functions today. As a matter of fact, I'm disappointed on 2 grounds. One is the number of armed policemen that we met outside, all well kitted with guns, charged at a female senator who is unarmed with her people here, patriotic Nigerians. And the second thing is the fact that the Senate, under the leadership of Godswill Akpabio, have decided to become lawbreakers and by denying me entrance into the chambers to resume my duty. There's been some conversations in the media by his own team trying to twist the narrative that the judge did not order my reinstatement. To Section 287, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution. Again, it actually specifies in clear terms that decisions, that's any of these 5 decisions of any of the Nigerian courts, are binding and enforceable on every Nigerian and every authority. So what that means in simple terms, whether they mention that the Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court made an order or made a sentence or made a judicial decree or a recommendation, whatever, however they want to interpret the literal words, interpretation of the words, it is still a decision of a court and it is still binding on the National Assembly.
Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan, who had earlier vowed to resume legislative activities, arrived at the National Assembly complex at exactly 12:20 p.m. Among those who accompanied her were a prominent political activist, Aisha Yusufu, and several of her supporters. The suspended senator was barred from accessing the main building by security personnel.